I have to ask, why? Why do I see people like, I woke up this morning and saw that Teslas were put ablaze in one of your dealerships in Vegas. I've seen this happen all over the country. Bullets are being fired, charging stations are put ablaze, Teslas are being put ablaze. You have experienced assassination, threats of assassination for you and your family. What have you done that warrants this? Because I see nothing that you have done except help our country.
Yeah, I mean, it's really come as quite a shock to me that there's this level of really hatred and violence from the left. I always thought the left, or the Democrats, were supposed to be the party of empathy, the party of caring, and yet they're burning down cars, they're firebombing dealerships, they're firing bullets into dealerships, they're just, smashing up Teslas. Tesla is a peaceful company. We've never done anything harmful. I've never done anything harmful. I've only done productive things. So I think we just have a deranged, there's some kind of mental illness thing going on here, because this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
and I think there are larger forces at work as well. I mean, I don't know who's funding it and who's coordinating it, because this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
Businesses.
With great difficulty. Yeah, I mean...
But there's no turning back, you're saying?
I'm just here trying to make government more efficient, eliminate waste and fraud. The waste and fraud in entitlement spending, which is which is most of the federal spending is entitlements. So that's like the big one to eliminate. Is that's the sort of $500 billion, maybe $700 billion a year.
The American people did not sign up for this. They voted in Donald Trump. They did not vote in Elon Musk, a key role for Musk in Trump's administration. You see this 39% support, 53%, the clear majority opposed. They don't want this. The American people don't want this. No, no, no. Just 36% of independents support the idea of Elon Musk having a key role in the Trump administration. So the bottom line, when it comes to all of this and Elon Musk being everywhere, it seems, in the federal government, trying to trim down the federal deficit, the American folks, simply put, do not want Elon Musk having a key role in the Trump administration.
Even though he has a very key role at this point.
Knowing Elon as you do, are you comfortable with the amount of power he's wielding inside the U.S. government right now?
Well, I admire the great private sector stuff he's done. SpaceX, Tesla, both amazing companies. I think in the case of USAID, he doesn't appreciate the phenomenal work that goes on. It's not partisan work. It's nutrition. It's avoiding.
He says it's beyond repair.
Well, I give billions of dollars to the same thing that USAID does. I go out in the field and study these things. I hire scientists. And so, I think if he really knew the work there, he wouldn't be telling 10,000 people not to come and do.
To the United States now, and while Tesla boss Elon Musk has been busy shaking things up with his Department of Government Efficiency, here in Europe, his car business was in the headlines this week.
Tesla is falling apart, and even Elon Musk seems to know it. Sales are plummeting, down 60% in Germany and even slipping in California. The Cybertruck is turning into disaster, and Tesla's profits rely on risky loopholes that won't last. With investors panicking and government support fading, the real question is, can Tesla survive the crash? In the United States, Tesla took a serious hit with an 11.6% decline in January alone. That might not sound like the end of the world at first, but when you consider that California, Tesla's strongest market, is included in that drop, it starts looking much worse. If Tesla can't even hold on to its dominance in a place where electric cars are practically a way of life, where exactly is it supposed to thrive? The company has relied on the California market for years, with tax incentives, a tech-savvy population, and an early adopter mindset keeping sales strong. But even that safety net is starting to vanish.
75%. Germany, of course, comes to mind because Musk campaigned for the far-right AfD in elections last weekend, and they are now the second.
Germany, which once embraced Tesla with open arms, has now turned its back on the company. Sales have plummeted a staggering 60%. Just a year ago, Tesla was the top-selling EV brand in the country, with the Model Y leading the charge. But in January, that all changed. Germans are buying fewer Teslas, and they aren't switching to another American brand either. They're choosing local competitors like Volkswagen, BMW, and Mercedes, who have all stepped up their EV game. When you're an American car company and you lose Germany, you're losing a huge chunk of your potential European market. Things aren't much better in Britain and China either. In Britain, sales fell by 10%, while in China, a market Tesla has spent years trying to conquer, they dropped 11.5%. That's particularly bad news because China is the largest EV market in the world. And with strong competition from Chinese EV makers like BYD, NIO, and Xpeng, Tesla is getting pushed out of the game fast. Tesla has always been a bit of an odd company when it comes to making money. You'd think their profits come from selling cars, right? Well, not exactly. A lot of Tesla's financial success has been built on a foundation that has very little to do with actually making and selling vehicles, and that foundation is starting to crumble.
Over the past few months, it's now below that. One thing you might be thinking, well, if they're not talking about Teslas, if they're not buying Teslas, they're actually buying other EVs, Errol, China's MG.
One of Tesla's most bizarre revenue sources has been Bitcoin. Back in 2021, Musk made headlines by announcing that Tesla had bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. When Bitcoin's value skyrocketed, Tesla made a fortune, on paper at least. But Bitcoin's price is unpredictable, and the crypto market is famously